Welcome back to Parvasi TV. I'm your host Harneha Gulati, and you have joined us for the Parvasi Radio 16-year celebration and the launch of Parvasi TV. You see, we have so many guests coming in, and right now I have a very beautiful guest. Her name is Christy Duncan, and I'm pretty sure I don't need to give any introduction. She's our MP from Etobicoke North, and she speaks lovely Punjabi, so please pay attention. So thank you so much for coming to our studio, ma'am.
बहुत बहुत थम्पा बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया सत श्री अकाल की हालत
Sushikant, बहुत बढ़िया. Oh my God, it's like it's music to my ears the way you're speaking Punjabi.
मैंने बहुत खुशी है celebration आके लाख लाख बधाइयाँ.
Thank you so much. I'm sure people are watching that and they're loving it. You know, it's such an incredible achievement to speak in Punjabi.
Well, I love the language, I love the poetry, and I love the community. They are my family, truly my family, and this is such a wonderful celebration for Parvasi. I would not want to miss this, and 16 years, just many, many congratulations.
Yeah. Did you just go through the journey? What do you think about the whole experience outside when you read the little details and when they started the newspaper, they started the directory, they started the radio, and now they're launching their own 24 hours news channel?
It's fantastic, and I've been the member of parliament since '08. It's walking through these wonderful memories. I remember when the directory was started. I remember when each one of those steps and the anniversaries, and when Parvasi moved here just a few months ago. I can't believe what has been built in the last few months. And what I think is so special about this organization, it is the service to the families, to the community, and to the country. And during COVID, it has been providing life-saving information to families, and that's a huge gift, and we can't say thank you enough for the work you do.
I have a very critical question to ask you. You must have been on so many different television channels, so many different ethnic radio stations. What do you think, where does Parvasi stand out?
As I said, I'm so honored to be here today to celebrate with you all, to witness the last, I came in '08, these last 12 years, and seen every year the new achievements and the awards that have been won by this organization. I think of the police award, for example. Right. I think of the work you've done around hospitals. Right. This is a really important organization, not just to the community, but to Canada. This helps make our country stronger. It makes our country better. And as I said, during COVID, it's providing that life-saving information.
You must have seen that the population, the diverse population, has increased quite a bit in the last few years. And
That's
do you
what
think
makes Canada great?
Great, absolutely. Absolutely, oh Canada. But do you think by having a different, a diverse community, the increase in the diverse community, do you think the ethnic media is playing a definite role in getting the message across? Obviously, you know, just not the English channels. With all due respect, I think people are also expecting to get the translation of the information of the notices, the public service announcements through ethnic media.
Absolutely. I always tell Mr. Saini, when my family arrived from Ukraine and Poland, that side of the family did not speak English, the side from Scotland did. But my grandfather traveled the rails for 2 years. He spoke no English.
Wow.
He didn't know how to get food, something as basic as food.
Of course.
And I just think of, if this had existed when they came to Canada, the difference that would have made to my family, how they would have, one, known how to do things, how to become part of the community, and more importantly, they would have felt they belonged.
Absolutely.
It's the belonging. What makes this country great is that we have welcomed the world. What makes Etobicoke North so great, I tell people, everyone wants to travel and get to see the world. I say, come to Etobicoke North and know the world, because you can know the world. But the most important thing is that everyone feels they belong, that they have a place, that their children can succeed, their families can succeed. This is what makes Parvasi so important, because it creates that sense of belonging.
Right. That is a very touching information that you gave, and I kind of feel the same for my parents and some of the parents I have met, the old people who came here like 10, 15 years ago. At that time, there were not too many sources and there were not too many platforms where you could actually speak your language.
hard.
It was very hard. It was very challenging.
It was
Yeah.
hard, and that's
Yeah.
and language matters.
It does,
It's
yes.
identity, it's culture, it's who we are in our hearts.
Yeah.
It really matters. I think that's why I've made such an effort over the years to learn the language of my family.
And it kind of creates a personal, connection. It kind of makes the other person feel so comfortable. And just the way you spoke in Punjabi, it kind of built a connection right there. And that connection is so special because one, you're speaking in Punjabi, and one, I'm actually getting to hear Punjabi from you, and it's absolutely beautiful. You know, people love that, and people would love you for that because you're connecting to them with their language. And you wish I wish I would learn so many languages to connect with people like that. As you said, Canada is diverse, so it's amazing. So I'll share a little funny story with you.
Please
My name is
do.
Neha, right?
Neha,
So I
it's a
work for
beautiful
Omni
name.
TV, and we had a big newsroom, and there was this Chinese team, not the Cantonese team, and the Mandarin team, and the Punjabi team. So we all were sitting together. So one time they would just say ni hao, and I would just look back, ni hao, did you just call me? Everybody in the room would just go ballistic. They would laugh so much. So it was right there. I became friends with everybody. Everybody they would call ni hao. I'd be like, ni hao, no, stop. That is so incredible. So they still remember me with that, and I worked there for 1 year. It was an incredible experience, and I got to experience the Cantonese team, the Mandarin team, how we were translating the scripts in English to Mandarin to Cantonese. It was an absolute beautiful mix of culture.
It is.
Yeah.
Well, then since you shared that, and,
Yeah.
and if people don't know what ni hao means, we should tell them it
Yeah.
means hello.
Hello, yeah.
Since you shared that
Yeah.
beautiful story,
Yeah.
I'll share one from our community.
Absolutely, yeah.
We have this elderly man. He's in his 90s,
Right.
and when he was about 90, I always take him for
Yeah.
lunch.
Yeah.
And I said to him, "What's new?"
Yeah.
And he said, "I'm learning Mandarin."
Oh, wow.
And I said, "Why are you learning Mandarin?" And he said, "So I can say hello to my neighbor."
Oh,
And
that
I
is
just
so-
think that is the most beautiful, if we all learned
Yeah.
a little bit of each other's
Yeah.
language, how we just make the world a smaller place. After all, it's
Yeah.
one planet with one tiny little
Right.
family.
Absolutely,
We should look
absolutely.
after one
No,
another.
that is definitely a beautiful story. At the age of 90, that is amazing.
Isn't that a great
It is.
story?
He's like he wants to talk. He wants to talk. Yeah,
so that he
is.
could have a conversation. But
Right.
I'm going to share your story.
Yeah, ni hao and ni hao.
And ni hao.
It's like, yeah, so I would never tell my name her ni hao. I'll just say ni hao, no problem. So yeah, so it's just that's
Thank
great.
you
So
for the work you do.
No, thank you so much.
for bringing families and community and this very large country
Yeah.
together. And
Thank
that's
you.
the work you do.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And before you go, I would like to ask you, how are people responding to the COVID crisis in your area? How are parents reacting to sending their kids back to school? Because I've asked this question to different people and everybody's giving different responses. How is the community in your area responding to this?
Thank you for asking. Most people wouldn't know my background. I was a scientist.
Oh,
and
very
my-
nice. What a
my-
pleasure.
My honor to be with you. And my research area was actually preparing for pandemics.
Oh, wow.
So my number one concern throughout COVID-19 has been the health and safety of Canadians.
Right.
And I really am always concerned about how we protect our most vulnerable. So the Prime Minister asked me to serve on the Cabinet Committee for COVID-19. And
Right.
really the work I've been doing is all about everything we can do to protect the health and safety of Canadians. That's my number one priority.
Right. So are people willing to send their kids back to school? Have you heard a lot of positive response?
I'm glad you asked. I have spent the last 6 weeks talking to families, talking to teachers, not just in Etobicoke North, largely in Etobicoke North, but
Right.
also across Ontario.
Right.
Talking to administrators, talking to teachers, talking to families, what their worries were. And I'm just so pleased that our government announced the extra $2 billion
Right.
this past week in order to focus on
that.
the health and safety of children.
Yeah.
That has to be our priority.
Oh, perfect. Well, once again, thank you so much for coming to
Thank you
Parvasi
so
TV.
much.
And I am
Bahut
just,
badania.
I am glad. Thank you so much. That was just lovely. And I hope to see you more, to ask you more questions, to get the information to public, so that if they have any questions, they can shoot it out to us.
They can always come to us. Our job is to serve our wonderful families. Thank you for this, and many, many congratulations. Celebrate today.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you.